It's the Hip Hop School.
It's that time.
Past and present podcast.
It's that time.
All regions stand up.
On your feet.
North, South,
Everywhere.
East,
Where you at?
and West,
Huh?
Midwest.
You
Where you
know
at?
the rule.
Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Be grown in the crowd called Prima, Fur, and Deja Rude, child. Get out your feelings, you get booed at the Hip Hop School. You know the rule. Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Nigga can't be mad cause you got swag and easy cool. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking problem. Knowledge rule at the Hip Hop School. You know the rule. Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Can't look like that, I'm into some got art of fashion. The truth is cruel, but that's just fuel at the Hip Hop School. Past and present.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Hip Hop School Past and Present podcast. I am your girl, Deasia, the assistant principal. You have Supreme Ra, the principal, Heezy, the dean of hip hop, and Brother Truth, the agriculture teacher for all of your greenery needs. He's always rolling up, Chad. Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the relationship with hip hop and sports. For a long time, there has been this direct correlation between hip hop and sports, and we're going to be talking about that actual marriage. A lot of people speak to hip hop as if it's a sport. That's a lot of the language. That's a lot of times when people are talking about hip hop, they say, hip hop is a tough sport. Mm-hmm. So we definitely want to delve into that relationship. But before we do, like each and every week, we start the show off with a hip hop trivia question. This week, hip hop trivia question is, who is the only athlete with a platinum album? And this hip hop trivia question is brought to you by our sponsors, Supreme's Raw Pull Up, Nature Spills, Art by Chung G, the Uhuru Academy, Lit and Leisure Travel, and the Deaths of Deasia. Again, who is the only athlete with a platinum album? Y'all try to answer that question throughout the duration of the show, and we will reveal the answer at the end. I do not know the answer, but y'all help us out in the comments. Y'all, how y'all doing tonight, fellas?
Man, I feel amazing.
That's good.
Man, I'm good.
So we got it's football time, and this week we'll start off the season. We were able to see a lot of new guys, out there doing preseason and see how they're gonna work out on the team and everything, and see them get their kinks out. I think it's gonna be a really good season, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Go.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it too.
Go Eagles, go
Eagles.
Oh yeah, they gonna take their first L of the season, the first game. That's crazy.
Who the Eagles? Who the Eagles first? Who they play first?
I'll let him tell you. Detroit Lions.
Wow. That's crazy. The Lions without
the L's. Yeah,
they passing them out. They passing out L's this year.
But no, it should be a good season though, man. Got a lot of good rookies coming in. You know what I'm saying? A couple of rookie quarterbacks and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? It should be a good season this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for some damn football for sure.
Yes, indeed. It's my favorite time of the year. So, with that being said, as it relates to hip hop, there are a lot of, I wouldn't necessarily say a lot, but there are enough athletes that are artists as well. Mm-hmm. And there are some artists that they do sports also. They're athletes also. So the thing is with I feel like they're about for that union between sports and hip hop, I believe, because a lot of times, like when we're growing up and everything, a lot of us aspire to be either a rapper or we aspire to be an athlete. Mm-hmm. And regardless of either path you go down, you actually still admire people that is doing something that you aspired to do when you were younger. And I think that's the reason why they mesh together like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's they are intertwined. You know what I'm saying? You can't really have one without the other. I wouldn't say. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how we grow up. You know what I'm saying? We grow up playing sports in the hood, and we grew up. Our generation grew up listening to hip hop. So it's directly related. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of athletes want to be rappers, and a lot of rappers want to be athletes. You know what I'm saying? So shit is definitely directly related for sure.
I ain't never liked that shit.
You ain't never like what?
Athletes rapping.
I used to think that it was a little strange.
Right. I ain't never really just listened to him. I ain't listened to no Damian Lillard. He's supposed to be one of the best.
He's supposed to be the best. Yeah,
I didn't listen to
Damian Lillard. Nice though. He can rap.
I ain't listen to Kobe. I ain't listen to none of this shit.
You ain't listen to Shaq either?
I listened to Lil Shaq when he did a song with the RZA.
Yeah, Shaq. Say with the
RZA. But the most successful, like, which came first with Master P? Was he in sports first, then music, or music, then sports? It was sports first, right?
I think he played in college, but yeah, he played in college, and then
so he didn't.
He hurt his knee.
So he is one of the. I would say. Well, I don't know, because I would say Master P is like one of the most successful people who have transitioned from being an athlete into music. I wouldn't necessarily say Shaq. Even though I'm sure Shaq has more money than Master P
started in music.
However, Master P actually had a real impact in hip hop. Whereas,
what are we talking about, professional athletes? Because he wasn't never a professional athlete.
First. Oh, he wasn't a professional athlete?
No, after.
Well, he was still known to being an athlete, though.
After music.
No. We knew Master P for rapping first, then the athletic stuff.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Which came first?
Rapping.
Yeah. Like I say, he played in college. As far as what he was known for. Yeah, right.
But a lot of rappers played in college.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. But that is crazy though when you think about it, man. This nigga Master P, you know what I'm saying? He was, I don't know how old he was when he went to the league, but this nigga actually made it to the league. You know what I'm saying? As a rapper, so he ain't come out to college, he ain't get drafted, none of that shit. This nigga was a rapper, CEO. You know what I'm saying? And actually made it to the motherfucking league.
Yeah. Hey. They said he could really hoop though, for sure.
Right.
I seen.
He had a scholarship to University of Houston.
He can shoot that. He can shoot the shit out that bit. Yeah.
It's but y'all know a rapper that is trash at sports.
Who?
It's J. Cole.
You say he trash?
He's trash.
Hey, they say he made a team over there in Africa, the Africa team or something. Yeah, I heard he can hoop. I don't know. I ain't seen him hoop though.
Yeah, I seen him dunk a little bit or something like that. You know, that don't mean he can hoop. I heard he can hoop, but I've seen some rappers like footage of rappers
that ball really down the court. That don't mean
it's like who? But who? You say who?
I said I've seen footage of some rappers that could really hoop.
Yeah, like Dave East.
Yeah, Dave East.
The Game.
Cameron.
I heard Lil Boosie used the ball too.
I ain't never heard that in my life.
Me.
Yeah, do your hip hop history.
But you got 2 Chainz, 2 Chainz, boy.
2 Chainz can hoop.
A lot of rappers that was hoopers.
Gilly the Kid.
Yeah, Gilly.
Yeah, Gilly got game. I seen him hoop.
He say he can beat most of the point guards in the NBA.
Well, why he didn't make it to the NBA then?
It's the same reason his rap career. I don't know, brother. I don't know why Gilly made it, man. Shout out to Gilly. I don't know.
Gilly the King. Yeah, that's I mean.
Then you got Nelly. I guess he was a football player. You know what I'm saying?
Nelly, I heard he played football. ESTG played some. He had scholarship.
He was ranked.
Okay, so y'all gonna tell me we're not gonna talk about college, but y'all naming all of the people.
I thought we were talking about rappers who played sports.
Yeah, but in the beginning, when I was talking about rappers and played sports, you cleared it up and said.
Well, we just named Cameron and.
So it sounds like you just didn't want to give Master P his props. That's what it was.
No, the way that you stated it, it was leave me alone.
Right, she know what she did.
Yeah,
she tried to come back and cause confusion.
All right.
So don't be saying I'm an agent of chaos. Because the last show the people had said that
they was on your ass
to get a nigga locked up. So
yeah, they was on
our ass.
Don't put
out the narrative that I'm an agent of chaos.
They said Trader Truth paid us and all type of shit.
Yeah, I wish we was on payroll.
Man,
Right.
what?
Nigga, if Trader Truth would have paid me, nigga, I would have been way harder.
Right, exactly.
We wasn't even going hard.
No.
We was just expecting what we thought. These motherfuckers, boy, that's zero. Shout out to Zero, boy. You got a hell of a row hive.
Yeah.
Row heads.
Row
Hey,
heads.
so who was one of y'all favorite? Well, I guess Preem say he don't listen. So who was one of y'all favorite like athletes that rap?
Kobe.
Athletes that rap.
Like as a rapper, he was your favorite?
Oh, as a rapper?
Shaq. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Shaq. It wasn't too many harder that was spitting harder than Shaq.
No, Shaq was the best. I say Shaq was the best. My favorite was Dion though.
Oh yeah, it must be the money. It must be the money.
Yeah, that's my shit.
My favorite athlete that rapped was Roy Jones Jr.
I forgot about that nigga. Hey.
I must have forgot.
Y'all must have forgot.
Hey, your boy Floyd had a song too. He had a couple songs too.
Oh,
Floyd Mayweather.
For real?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I ain't know
he had that one song. I was bumming for. Who's he fucking with? He's fucking with
Iverson had a song. Ivo had a song.
What y'all think about Antonio Brown?
Oh yeah,
he trying to come out with some.
It's a bunch of rappers that it's a bunch of athletes that be making music now too. And I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, because what's my man? Glock 9 from Florida. I think he played football. He played for the Falcons or some shit. But Glock 9 down there in Florida, he got a record deal, some shit like that. So it's a lot of athletes, you know what I'm saying, right now. That's currently playing that's rapping for sure. You know what I'm saying? And then so what's your favorite song about sports? Like, you got the basketball. I think Kurtis Blow basketball. I don't think nothing really topping that. You know what I'm saying? That's a classic. That still get played to this day. That shit came out in 1983. You still hear that shit down there every day. So, you know what I'm saying?
Like Lil Wayne's intro to the Undisputed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like Black and Yellow.
Black and Yellow was that shit.
Wiz Khalifa.
Black and Yellow was that shit.
A good one.
I think of something like right off the top of my head.
That was that shit.
Do Money Man and Lil Baby 24 count? They talking about Kobe?
Hell yeah. Then you got Juicy J, Kobe Bryant from the Lakers. Off that, yeah, that
but
shit.
Is it an actual like sports song, or are they just making a sports reference?
I think that Juicy J shit, he was just making a reference on that.
Kurtis Blow basketball got to be the all-time classic.
Yeah, I can't think of nothing that's fucking with that. The Super Bowl shuffle was alright, but that wasn't really shit.
That was some gimmick shit. But I'm gonna tell you who had the coldest soundtrack, because you know, it seemed like every time somebody go on a little championship run or something, somebody come.
Oh yeah, He Got Game. That was a nice song.
Oh yeah.
With Chuck D now, He Got Game, We Got Game. That shit was cool.
Oh yeah, that shit was cool. But every time somebody go on a championship run, somebody come with a little anthem and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think the Bad Boys, Too Legit to Quit, when they had MC Hammer as the soundtrack, as the anthem, when they swept back to back, I think that was the coldest anthem for a championship team. The Pistons. Mm-hmm. They had the Too Legit to Quit when they came back with the, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard that shit.
Me either. Y'all want to know something, but this is not hip hop, but actually one of my favorite sports songs, to be honest with you, because I used to go to baseball games a lot. It was that "Take Me Out to the home game, take me out to the crowd, buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if you ever come back." Y'all don't remember that song?
You said that's one of your favorites?
I don't know the name of it.
Take me out to the ball game.
Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all didn't like that song?
But anyway, y'all,
y'all didn't like the song.
She has childhood.
Breaking news on ESPN.
Hey, Wu-Tang Soul in the Hole was a dope song.
Soul in the Hole was nice. Yeah, that was a dope song on that sound.
You know about that, DA?
No, I don't.
Wu-Tang.
Y'all don't know about my baseball thing, no.
Check out Wu-Tang Soul in the Hole. Get acquainted.
But you know, I don't. The Wu-Tang thing, I'm just not that involved in or interested in Wu-Tang.
Right, you go and keep sleeping.
No, I'm fine. Y'all slept on the baseball. How was y'all childhood if y'all don't know this song? I don't understand.
I know that song.
We
Everybody
know
know
that song,
but
okay.
Y'all didn't like it?
We know it.
Okay.
Next.
There ain't nothing I would nah.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Can we
Moving
please
right along.
We can move right on along.
Thank you, sweet God.
Y'all crazy. Oh my God.
Y'all remember the Ice Cream Man song?
Pop goes the weasel.
Looking at
Listen, y'all not gonna do me like this just because we talking about sorts of hip hop and music, and I gave my favorite.
you actually sung it.
Because I don't know the name of it.
I think that's the name of it though. Take me out to the park, man.
But a lot of teams be using sports as like both genres draw inspiration from each other too, because you would see like teams getting hyped to hip hop in the locker room, and you would see even the NFL, they have at halftime they got hip hop artists, you know what I'm saying, throughout history, and they have play hip hop at the you know what I'm saying, at the stadium and stuff like that during commercials. Certain songs they contract, you know what I'm saying, to play at most of their stadiums. Like if you notice when you go to the NFL games, they play some of the same songs because they got like licensing with them motherfuckers and shit like that too.
But shit, the Los Angeles Rams came out to Lil Boosie during the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's cold. Yeah. That was cold.
Hey, but you see now I don't know how long it's been going on, probably for at least 10, 15 years. It's like every stadium got a DJ now. You know what I'm saying? Got their own little DJ, they got their own little DJ booth and shit. Somewhere in the stadium, they be, you know what I'm saying, mixing and scratching and all that shit. So hip hop, that just show you the power of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like damn near every stadium got a DJ playing hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Mixing and scratching and all that shit.
And then they playing it, and then I'm noticing like what was so dope, and a lot of people didn't like it because we haven't evolved so much as a society. But I really did appreciate the halftime show for the Super Bowl because we never had a halftime show like that where it was just hip hop.
Right.
Except, well, even with Mary J. Blige, she still considered hip hop.
So we ain't had no hip hop halftime performance before.
Not like that.
Not all the way.
Not with all hip hop artists, basically.
Like it was some in there here and there. Like you said, P. Diddy was in there. Big Boy was in there that year when they was in Atlanta. Eminem, I think, when they was up here, but there was other shit like rock shit mixed in with it. Shit like that. But yeah, I was the first all hip hop halftime show.
Yeah. Hip hop main like headline or whatever the case may be. Yeah.
And it was dope, you know what I'm saying? That shit was dope, the whole show. So I think we did a show about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
The whole show was dope.
Yeah, I think that was our first show when we talked about that too.
Yeah, they have time show.
So so now, matter of fact, just that we brought that up in retrospect, how we was talking about the halftime show and the whole Jay-Z deal and all that, right? So in hindsight, how do y'all look at that deal? Like, do y'all look at that as a success because he got the halftime show, or do y'all feel like it fell short? How y'all feel about that?
It was a success to me. You know what I'm saying? Because not like we said, that was the first all hip hop show. So you know what I'm saying? Going forward.
Matter of fact, they just got nominated for an Emmy. The halftime show.
Oh wow!
I think I did see something about that too. Yeah,
50 Cent just announced it on his Instagram.
Has that ever happened before?
First time in history.
For real.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so hell yeah, that's definitely a success for sure.
Shoot, if they was gonna give somebody an Emmy, they should have did when Whitney Houston and Marvin Gaye why they ain't get nominated for no like they had like the best halftime shows.
Oh man, I guess they got
Michael Jackson had a cold
Michael Jackson too, yep.
Prince.
But I mean, I ain't gonna say it wasn't a success. I understand. I look at that aspect as a success. You know what I'm saying? But like as far as like when they was doing the deal, what like the purpose of the deal and like the intentions of it, I don't know if it really have seen the fulfillment that we gonna have. We got to see like progress more so. Like what you know what I mean? Like because it was supposed to be as far as like inclusion in certain aspects of the NFL as far as black people, you know what I mean? So we gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta see how that go.
Yeah, for sure. sure. But yeah, I'm excited, man. This sports season, man. You know, football coming back this week. Then you got basketball coming back next month. You know what I'm saying? So then you got the baseball playoffs for, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For the baseball fans, just the perfect time for, you know what I'm saying, sports fans for sure.
Yeah, man. It's been a long summer.
Man, for real.
Yeah, I honestly don't like none but football. I don't like. I watch basketball. I don't like watching baseball games on TV. That's the most boring thing in the world. But I do like going to baseball in person watching them.
I like baseball playoffs. I watch the playoffs and World Series.
Playoffs be
That's
fire.
the only time I miss.
Basketball is just too. Basketball is crazy. I think it's because in basketball I have favorite players that don't play anymore.
Right,
so I just don't be interested like I used to. Versus with football, you have this is my team. Well, that's for me. I got a favorite team in football, but even in basketball, when my players were playing, I had a favorite.
Being a woman talking to man stuff. Stay in your place, man.
I need to stay in my place. I need to stay on the woman play. I don't need to be talking about I don't need to be in this business.
Hey, so who was your favorite team then? Since you spoke on it, who was your favorite team?
The Packers.
Green Bay, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And so how did that happen? How did you end up, you know what I'm saying, becoming a Packers fan?
Well, actually, it was just it was very childish beginning on because when you're younger, you kind of pick teams because of colors. When you a kid, you like it or whatever, but you don't know what the hell going on. It's pretty much you picking teams because of the color. So initially, I loved the Bengals because of the stripes and stuff, and I like the Miami Dolphins because of their colors. I love Miami Dolphin colors or whatever. So those was my ones that I thought, okay, these my teams or whatever. Yeah, but what ended up happening is it was during that time when, because you remember back in the day, sports gear was the apparel that we wore a lot. We had the starter jackets and all that stuff. Everything we wore pretty much sports, right? Yeah. So as time progressed and we got a little older and started going to school, then you're starting to have conversations about it to where you have to talk about it in a way of this is my team and you got to ride for your team or something like that. Well, I actually didn't have a team. I like that to be discussing it or anything. I was just going off of colors. Yeah. So what ended up happening, I had ended up getting a Reggie White jersey. I wish I still had it.
Reggie White Green Bay jersey.
Yeah, a Reggie White Green Bay. I had ended up getting a Reggie White Green Bay jersey. And then, after seeing certain things, I was like, okay. And then it was just me walking around with it because I think I had a Bengals jersey before, but that was when I was younger. When I got into school, in high school, my first actual jersey was that jersey. So now it was just given as a gift. You get what I'm saying? So now it's this got to be my team type thing. But then I actually started to like them or whatever. So that's how I became a Green Bay fan.
Hey, there ain't no bad team to be. There ain't no bad team to be a favorite of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got the best quarterback in the NFL.
I don't know about that.
Who y'all think is the best?
He was the best.
Who?
Rodgers. He was the best in the league.
I go between Mahomes and Allen on Buffalo.
Josh Allen is
both of them
really,
up there.
Really dope.
Yeah,
Tom Brady better than that nigga.
Tom Brady, his pass.
Brady is not better than
no more. No more.
Shit, y'all just won the Super Bowl the year before last. Brady got to be better than him.
That don't mean nothing.
How? It don't mean nothing.
That because
older than him and he got a better.
I'll take Stafford over Aaron.
Now you tripping.
He got a Super Bowl. He got one Super Bowl like Rodgers.
Ooh, yeah, he do.
Anyway, so let me ask y'all this: since we talking about quarterbacks, let me ask y'all about Lamar Jackson. Mm-hmm. Okay, so for me, I actually feel that Lamar Jackson, at times, he could be explosive. He's somebody that is interesting to watch. He's very athletic, and I enjoy watching him. However, As time went on, I felt as if Lamar Jackson was overhyped. I kind of feel like he's overrated, and I think that Lamar Jackson makes for a good runner back.
A good who?
Runner back.
That's what everybody say, man. But
That's not what everybody say.
That's
I mean,
not about to say
not
false.
everybody, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude is a quarterback.
A lot of people
I mean,
say,
that's the
but
position
it's
they
the thing,
gave him. That doesn't
He is
mean
a
he
top,
played
but I'm
like
saying he a top tier quarterback. His numbers is top
His numbers
tier.
don't lie.
Yeah, you
he's a
can't
runner.
take
He's a
nothing.
track star.
His
He
passing numbers. That's what we're
The
talking about.
passing numbers is immaculate.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, they are.
Ain't immaculate.
They are.
Ain't immaculate.
Man, they
Yes,
top.
they
Man, they
are.
top. I don't have the statistics right now, but I've read them. Man, that boy, hey, y'all tripping, man.
He ain't never been able to get it
Yeah,
done.
he ranking
You
the
know what I'm
top.
saying?
He ranking
never
the
been able
top
to get
10.
it
He
done.
what done? He lead his team. He lead his team to the playoffs. He go
One time. They been to the playoffs
twice.
Once. Trust me, I know that.
Okay,
Not
so
just-
let
but
me
he
ask
been
y'all
in the playoffs
this.
one
What,
time,
three,
and then
4
when he,
years?
So
then when he got there,
your passing yards have
Terrible.
a lot to do with your wide
Yeah.
receivers as well.
terrible under pressure though. That's what I'm
So
saying.
is it he a
don't
good
really got no wide
quarterback, or
receivers.
he got or the wideouts are good?
He a good quarterback. He's a great
Okay.
quarterback.
Who is his
I'm not saying that he's
wideout
not
that's
a
so
good
great?
quarterback, but he's overhyped. He's definitely overhyped.
No,
Yes,
he's
nah, he
living
won
up to the
MVP.
hype.
He won MVP his rookie season, didn't he?
That was the second year, I think.
Second year.
Second year.
Yeah.
So his first year, he didn't go to the playoffs.
Nope. I think
He
it was,
went,
it was the second year. The second year he went to the playoffs.
and
I
he
thought
didn't
it
go
was-
last year, right?
I thought
They
it
ain't go
was,
last
wasn't his first year. I
No.
thought
So
he
this
did go
only
his
his
first
fourth year,
Yeah.
and he been to the playoffs twice.
He
Out
been
of
to the
them-
playoffs twice. He's
He been once, but
Yeah.
trust me.
I thought it was his first year when he went. It wasn't.
He went
'Cause
his
he like-
first
you
and
know what?
second year.
Damn, I think he
nah.
I think
He lost to the Titans, and then he was the Chiefs.
They went to the playoffs back to back.
We need somebody on the
To
stat.
do
Yeah,
statistics.
but yeah, you tripping on Lamar Jackson. I think
No.
I like
You
Jackson.
know what? I got it. I got it mixed up. He only got one playoff win. He only got one
Right.
playoff win. That's what I was.
so. Man, he's in his fourth year. He done been to the playoffs twice. He got the fucking MVP. The fuck y'all want from the nigga, man?
Exactly.
What these
Because
niggas
he
want
looked
from what
terrible
he-
every time he there. Anytime the pressure on, anytime it's
How
time
he
on, he
so did he look terrible when he won one?
I didn't
He did.
didn't say he
He did.
wasn't good. I said he's overhyped.
You saying the nigga goddamn running back? If
He
you telling me
is
he's a
a
running back, you saying he's terrible at quarterback?
Nah, I
No, I'm not
I
saying
don't
that
agree with
he's
that.
terrible.
They
I just
said
feel
Lamar
like
Jackson been to the playoffs 3 times. Somebody said that in
people
the
try
comments.
to act like he's the
win.
best, but he's not. I don't even consider him top 3 in the league. Right now.
Right. He missed the playoffs last year. I think last year was the first time he missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
But that shit, how the fuck you in your fourth year? How you missing the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? If you
Man,
wasn't
how
good,
he missed the
you know
playoffs?
what I'm saying? Hey,
Come on, man.
if he
Y'all got-
MVP,
y'all gotta
if he
cut it out.
MVP status, you know what I'm saying, and all that.
He
shit,
went up
man,
against the fucking Chiefs, my
that's
nigga.
what the quarterbacks do. But the great quarterbacks, nigga, they pull it out. They win
Man,
games.
it's too early to say he ain't great, bro.
I ain't say what.
Yeah, you been to the
Well, if it's
playoffs
too
3
early
times.
to say he ain't great, why is it not too early to say that he is?
Because his numbers and winning percentage speaks different.
Exactly.
He is great. He is
nice.
a
I
good
like
player. I'm saying overhyped. Like it's like for the hype and that Lamar Jackson get, he at least need to be top 3 in the league.
Y'all let the white sports writers brainwash y'all.
No, we watched the games.
Right.
Oh, I'm watching.
Yeah, I saw him throwing them
Hey.
balls, flipping each and every way, hitting folks in the head. I saw that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm
I
saying?
saw the
Hey,
inaccuracy of his arm. I
The
saw
nigga-
that myself.
How he got one
the
of the
nigga
top
need to get better.
accuracies. That's what I'm saying. The
He need
numbers
to get
say
better
different.
passing for sure. He
The
definitely
numbers
need to
say
get better
different,
passing.
man. That's all I'm saying.
Who your top 5 quarterbacks in the league, DA?
Right now, I would say, of course, Josh Allen, my quarterback. Patrick Mahomes. I go with Russell Wilson. And
Them Russell Wilson.
I like that. What's that? Who's the Arizona quarterback? Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray, yeah.
And your top five. All right, next. Who your top five? He's
in the league right now.
Yeah.
Rodgers up there, Mahomes up there. I want to put Watson up there, but he ain't played in the year.
Yeah.
But I still think he's one of the best.
Yeah, he's one of them. He's definitely better than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, for sure. I say Mahomes, Rodgers. Shit. Yeah, I would say Kyler Murray too. I wouldn't say Russell Wilson. I can't think of nobody else. I'm gonna have to think of that fourth one. I mean that fifth.
Who you got, brother? True.
My top five, no particular order. I'm gonna say Mahomes. I'm gonna say Brady. I'm gonna say Lamar Jackson. Then I'm gonna say Burrow, and then I'm gonna say Stafford.
I got Justin Herbert for that fifth one. Justin Herbert.
I got Josh Allen. My nigga who just won the Super Bowl. Who was that?
Stafford.
Stafford, number 2. Brady, number 3. Herbert, number 4. And a toss-up between Jackson and the nigga at the Chiefs.
So your Jalen Hurts is not one of yours.
No, he's my team quarterback, but he's definitely not no top 10.
Yeah, he ain't top 5 yet.
He ain't top 10 either.
Hey, so what you think about him though? Do you like him as your quarterback?
I don't know. We're gonna see this year. I'll know after this year whether we should boot this nigga or should we keep. Last year was basically his rookie year.
Yeah.
Easy. Do you like your quarterback?
He gonna actually get hurt.
I ain't gonna
yeah. Who your team?
We got one bum and one rookie, huh?
Who your quarterback?
Trubisky, bitch ass right now.
He came from the
He came from the Bears. He came from the Bears. Yeah. But we got the rookie though. Hopefully he can step up.
What's his name? What's your rookie quarterback name?
Pickett
from Pittsburgh.
Cody Pickett. So you know what I'm saying.
Hey. It's coming in last place this year.
No, never that. We never coming in last.
Okay.
We always got the defense to always keep us in there, and we still got Najee Harris. We got the receivers. Nah, we good. We just our quarterback ain't.
And for the record, you're from Detroit, right?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
And you're still a fan.
I'm a Steelers fan. Hey, just to clear it up for the record, I never in my life be a Lions fan. Sure.
I don't mean no harm, but I think that Brother Truth and Supreme, both y'all cap. I really do feel like y'all cap and y'all jumped on the bandwagon, and this is why. Never in the history of niggerdom, nobody said that they was that they like Matthew Stafford. Now all of a sudden, the man goes to the Rams.
I've always liked Matthew Stafford.
When I've always liked the Lions, you like was Matthew Stafford.
I liked him.
That man went over there to that oil.
I'm just going off mainly the stats and then my personal, opinion or whatever the case may be. Like they top 5 quarterbacks. Everybody I name is arguably a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna have to give Stafford.
He just won the Super Bowl. How he not a top 5?
I'm gonna have to give him his props.
And he was one of the main pieces.
I'm gonna have to give him his props, but he also, because they couldn't, what I'm saying, they couldn't do nothing when he was over there with the Lions. With the Lions,
he had known him because he was a Detroit Lion.
But when he came to the Rams, he was able to pull off like the Super Bowl win, and that was his first. That was last season was his first season with the Rams.
Yeah.
Right.
He got the he won
first season with the Rams, won the Super Bowl.
But they was already put together. They was just there.
That was a stacked up team. The team is a well-oiled team. You get what I'm saying? So is it really he's good, or is it because the team he went to?
And
so I guess we'll have to figure it out this season.
No, I mean,
they still had to perform though.
Right.
Yeah.
But they went. But
they
went there with Jared Goff
and them. Brady and them.
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas, and I absolutely despise and hate the Dallas Cowboys with a deep ingrained passion.
I just don't like their fans.
I don't like their fans. I don't like nothing about them. The stadium, the players, nothing.
Hey, well, so What you think they
I don't
gonna
know
do
who
this
they
year?
gonna have catching
Cowboys.
they ball this season. Who they
Yeah.
gonna have catching the ball this season?
CD Lamb.
CD Lamb, his toe hurt.
Number
And who else? After I don't know. I don't know who's gonna be catching the ball for them.
They got the tight end. They got a couple tight ends. But other
Yeah.
than that, they got two nice tight ends and they got two nice running backs. Then they got CD Lamb. I guess they're gonna have a.
You feel like they got two nice running backs? Because to be honest with you, every time I pick Zeke in fantasy,
That's because Pollard.
for whatever reason, he needs to be rested.
I got Pollard on my fantasy team. That shit took a lot in me to put that nigga on my fantasy
You
team.
think the Cowboys? See what I'm saying? You don't hate them niggas like that.
Hey, it was down to
I
the
ain't got
bench.
no
It was
Lions
down
fan.
to the bench players and shit. I had to do something, man.
Pollard is a good option, and I definitely feel like I'm gonna tell you something about why I feel like
I'd
Pollard
rather
is a good
lose the
option.
fantasy for that nigga to get a good year. I'd rather lose.
No, but he's a good option though, because I feel like what they're gonna do is they gonna, like, earlier on in the season they're gonna be playing Zeke a lot, and then later on I think they'll start targeting Pollard a lot more. He'll get some more touches. I really do feel like that.
Yeah, Pollard nice. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck with him. But for this nigga to hate the Cowboys and have a Cowboys player on the squad.
Hold on, do they still got Gallup?
He hurt.
I ain't got no Lions.
Yeah.
I got no Lions players on my shit.
But when he come back, he might
don't
be
have
a big
players
piece of the
Who's gonna pick some Lions players? They ain't got nobody.
Yeah.
You crazy.
Who they got?
They got Swift. You got Amon Ra.
Them niggas wouldn't even be starters on somebody's
tight
team. Them niggas would be
They
no
got
starters.
Hawkinson at tight end.
Who?
Hawkinson at tight
That's
end.
the Lions got Hawkinson at tight end, right?
Yeah, that's what we talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got Amon Ra.
TJ
Brown, I think
Hawkinson
his
is a
name.
good tight end though. I
They
put
could
him in my fantasy.
I think the Lions gonna be better than the Panthers this year, so I ain't tripping.
People get on the internet and say anything.
That's the craziest shit I ever heard.
We definitely winning the NFC North, so don't ever worry about it. We're definitely gonna win. I'm not worrying about the Detroit line. I'm definitely not worrying about the Bears, because Justin Fields don't do nothing but get clothesline. Every time he get ready to throw the ball, they putting him on his back.
The Vikings gonna win the NFC North.
The Vikings is probably gonna be our only threat. It's definitely not gonna be Detroit or the Chicago.
I'm glad.
Motherfucking Vikings, nice.
Yeah. Now
we want to creep under the radar.
Rodgers don't even play.
They ain't under the radar. They ain't under the radar. Everybody putting money on them and shit in Vegas, and everybody think they going.
That's the only thing I don't like, man. When everybody start jumping on we don't want no. See, Lions fans don't want nobody who ain't been through.
You ain't got to worry about no new Lions fans and nobody jumping on.
He actually think people bandwagging the Lions.
No, listen. See, that's how I'm saying. Y'all don't even know. He's talking about that show. They on the Hard Knock show. So people been betting on them to do good because of the show highlighting the players and showing.
Nobody will watch.
But just because they bet on the team don't mean they like the team.
This is the lowest hard ratings of all time.
That don't make no sense. If they like the team to win, that mean they like the team to win.
No, that don't mean I don't like the Cowboys. But if Zeke is out there and you need a running back for your fantasy team, you better pick his ass up. You get what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about fantasy. We talking about
that don't mean you gotta like the person that you betting on.
That don't even make no sense, man. How you don't like the? I'm not saying like them, like, oh, that's my team, I like them, but you like them
because when you're making bets, you're not supposed to bet with your emotions. Like is an emotion. You shouldn't be betting with emotions.
That's what they say when they bet, and I like this team, I like that team. So that's what.
Not because like I want to be part of the fan base. It's like I
talking
like
in gambling terms. That's not talking with your emotions.
Oh, you be acting. So you feel like they done fell in love with the team. That's how you feel.
That's what you want to say. That's what you saying. I'm saying that they like them to win. They jumping on the bandwagon for them to win. Who think the Lions gonna win? That's jumping on the bandwagon. What are you talking about? That's liking them. If you think they gonna win in gambling, I like them to win. So you betting on them to make the playoffs and all that shit.
Hey.
Yeah, ain't no one
I like it.
Go out and get no Lions.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I like it. I love it. Hey, I love when these Lions fans get their hopes up because then they start betting and I can start betting and you know them be them good years for me. You know what I'm saying? Because never them niggas ain't never going nowhere, ever. Not this year, not next year.
So they
Last time they did, it was 50, 60
you
something.
saying they cursed?
I don't know what it is. I don't know if
What the Lions do to you, bro? Damn.
same thing they did to you, nigga.
So was you ever a Lions fan?
They ain't
Loser.
did nothing to me. I don't give a fuck. I ain't that invested.
Was you ever a Lions fan, Easy?
Never. I was never a Lions fan. I was cool with them up until I wasn't never a fan, but I was like, I ain't hate the motherfuckers.
So how does somebody growing up in Detroit not be a Lions fan ever?
I don't know.
Because they always been losing. Always.
I mean, I can understand like you get frustrated or like because they don't win. You got like an alternate team. Like, yeah, I like them too, but you know, I still root for them.
I'm gonna tell you, when I saw that the ownership ain't give a fuck and they were just hiring anybody for the coaches and GMs and shit, I was like, man, these niggas crazy. I'm like, I ain't fucking.
Oh, so when you was little, you was into the GMs and coaches?
Nah, that's what I said. I ain't started hating them until that point. That's when I was older, nigga. That's when I was like 2000. 2001, shit like that. Nigga, I ain't never been a Lions fan.
Cream ain't doing nothing but sitting up here antagonizing people. That's what he doing. He fucking with me. Now he fucking with James.
I'm just
saying. Fucking with me. I'm just saying, nigga. Hey,
just say it, man.
Nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
They ain't never gave a fuck about the fans.
That's the only team I had, dog. Hey, I had to roll with them, baby.
Even when I was little, I was Pittsburgh and I was an Eagles fan. For some reason, I was a Pittsburgh and an Eagles fan.
What happened to claiming the Eagles, man? I've never.
I said when I was little, nigga.
You don't fuck the Eagles no more at all?
No, I ain't no Eagles fan.
You ain't fuck with Randall Cunningham?
That's what I said. Yeah, he's my favorite quarterback when I was little.
You ain't fuck with Vic?
Nah, not then. I was on Pittsburgh.
You didn't celebrate our most recent Super Bowl?
Hold on, you didn't like Michael Vick?
Yeah, I like Vic. I'm talking about I wasn't an Eagles fan at the time when he was on the team. I ain't fuck with McNabb. None of that shit.
Well, my team out of y'all team, the last team won the Super Bowl, so we doing good over here. Yeah.
I like for the Steelers. I like that Deontay. What is his name? Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, Deontay Johnson. We got Claypool. We got
Hunter left, didn't he?
We got Harris.
Yeah, I like their coach. That's about it.
Got nobody to throw the ball.
Hey, we'll see.
Well, Trubisky,
I ain't tripping about Trubisky.
He might be all right.
We already know he trash, but you know what I'm saying? The motherfucking rookie, they just ain't gonna start the rookie yet. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ready, but you know what I mean? He gonna come through and do it.
I think I drafted. Why the fuck did I draft? I thought he was starting.
Who?
I drafted that sucker ass nigga in my fantasy, the rookie.
He gonna be starting. He gonna be starting probably back.
You talking about the Steelers?
Yeah.
Who was that one? It was one. I think it was last season where it was this quarterback that I can't remember which quarterback it was. I think it was. I can't remember, but it was somebody that was doing so bad that they just kept the rookie in there.
So
I can't remember.
Who y'all sleeper team this year? Who y'all think gonna that ain't nobody really fucking with gonna do something?
Ain't nobody fucking with. I think the Colts. You know what I'm saying? I think low key Indy with their running game, and then now they got Matt Ryan. I don't think he washed up. You know
the Colts.
And they got a nice defense.
Their defense is good too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think the Colts. I think motherfuckers sleeping on the Colts for sure.
But
they upgraded like a motherfucker.
The Colts.
I think the Dolphins. You gotta watch them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say the 49ers.
I don't think they don't sleep.
The 49ers, they've been a threat for them. They ain't no sleeper. That's not a sleeper team.
Yeah.
The 49ers will run right through your ass.
That's what I was gonna say at first, but I was like,
they got a new quarterback though, so I don't think people really, you know what I'm saying, they don't know what Trey Lance gonna do.
Yeah. Garoppolo gone?
No, he's still there.
He ain't gone, but they said they finna start the Trey Lance era.
Well, I thought he was gone. I thought he left. I thought they cut him or something.
Well, shoot, that's the reason why it sounded like to me they should have. What happened with that that trade they was talking about for Garoppolo?
It didn't go down.
Hey, I think motherfuckers might be sleep on Baker Mayfield too over there in Carolina.
Carolina.
He
I'm gonna sleep on
Ain't
that.
nobody sleeping on
Hey,
Baker Mayfield.
Hey,
Baker
that
Mayfield
motherfucker
is a
might have
bust.
something to prove. He might have something to prove.
That
over
man
there,
was
you know
a
what I'm
bust.
saying?
Like
Yeah,
seriously.
that man.
Baker Mayfield
Oh,
was
yeah,
the
I
only
like,
reason anybody paid attention to the Browns. And then
I like
he
Las
didn't do
Vegas,
what he
too.
was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, Vegas.
I think Las Vegas gonna be a sleeper team too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because they got Adams.
I think the
They
Chargers
was
gotta
nice
go get
last
the
year though.
Packers.
They nice. They got the tight end. They got the running back.
I think the Chargers might go to the Super Bowl.
I don't think they.
I
Ready.
think a team to watch is the team to watch is gonna be the Broncos.
Yeah, they got a nice defense. They got pieces, and they got Russell Wilson. So we'll see.
I don't know about Wilson up there, man. I don't know.
I got the Chargers and the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Chargers and Eagles.
Yep.
Shit. Chargers and Eagles. The Eagles. Hold on. I'm sitting over there thinking about that shit. Like you said, it's something for real, man.
He really sitting there contemplating too.
This man don't really get, he just done got on the internet and saying anything today.
As you can see, I'm a sports guru as well as a hip hop connoisseur.
Fuck out here.
Yeah, you got you do a lot of wishful thinking too. The man said the Skins could surprise several folks too, and I hate them. Eagles ain't nowhere. The Skins straight. I like McLaurin that's over there.
Oh yeah, they got Carson Wentz.
Oh, they got Wentz, but shit, I think he washed up. I think he done.
I don't even respond to Cowboy fans' commentary, but go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm like and to be honest with you, if anybody needs to be watching the Skins, it's this Cowboys fan. Skins should. So somebody told you to F out of here. Zulu Black. Somebody said y'all think anyone gonna sign Kaepernick? I need Kaepernick to stay out of the NFL. I don't want no kneeling ass nigga in the NFL. Stand up. Just don't put your hand over your chest, but stand up. Don't be kneeling.
Kaepernick is out of there.
Yeah, anybody signing Kaepernick.
That's over with.
I mean, how long it been now? About 3-4 years he been out the league now?
Whoever said that is a Giants fan. He ain't got nothing else to talk about Kaepernick.
Yeah. And then too, like Kaepernick won the Super Bowl though, didn't it?
Nah, he went to the Super Bowl.
He didn't win.
He went to it.
Okay.
No, they went to the Super Bowl. He didn't win. They lost.
Who they lose to? Was it
his brother, the Ravens?
Yeah, the Ravens. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaepernick is just
his famous light going out. That's when the lights went out.
Conspiracy theory. Lights went out. Super Bowl halftime. When it halftime or something?
Yeah. No, it wasn't even halftime. I don't think. I think it was I think it was before halftime. It was still time on the clock.
Yeah. But yeah, shit.
It might have been halftime though. You might be right.
Hey, you know who else you don't want to sleep on? The Saints.
Did anybody ever really sleep on the Saints though?
Who they got at quarterback? James?
Taysom Hill? Ain't Taysom Hill?
James Winston. They got Winston.
Yeah, they got James Winston.
He got something to prove.
But you think you think they asleep? Does people slept on them, or they just?
I don't see nobody talking about them. They write them off. Yeah, you talking about Baker Mayfield? Who is it?
Hey, y'all think the Bengals going back? Y'all think they're gonna come back and do something again this year? Joe Burrow and
hell yeah, they improved their offensive line.
Or y'all think it's a fluke?
Yeah.
Nah, they're nice. They got some nice shit, but their AFC so tough, man. I think they got hot at the right time, went on a run, and but I don't think they going back to the Super Bowl, man. It's gonna be tough, man.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna go back, but I think they're gonna be a contender for sure.
Hey, that boy Chase is something serious.
I made a lot of money on that bet last year too.
Burrow nice tweet or a nice ball.
Yeah,
on the little bet app, I made a lot of money off Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think the Patriots finally gone for good.
I don't think that they have that same thunder. They put out much the same threat as they used to.
I don't think so. I think that might be a sleeper team while you bullshit.
I don't think have Belichick, man. Can't count them out.
Yeah, and all they need is Mac Jones to just manage a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
When they in the playoffs last year?
Did they? It seemed like they were.
They got the shit beat out of them by
I didn't even
Buffalo, I
pay
think, wasn't
attention
it?
to say.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
so.
Like
But yeah, they got them 2 running backs. You know what I'm saying? And then
They always got a good running game. They should be straight. They probably be a playoff team. I don't know if they're gonna be a Super Bowl contender till they get another.
What about Baltimore?
I think they're gonna be back in the contender field.
Lamar.
Yeah, I would never count them out. You know.
Yeah.
You know a team that just don't never be doing nothing. The
Who is
Jets.
Oh, no, they terrible. Hey, what y'all think about Henry in Tennessee? What y'all think they gonna?
I hope he bounced back.
They got rid of.
Is he hurt
Brown.
again?
He got hurt last season.
I know he got hurt last season, but he back now. Is he hurt again?
I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all talking about is the injury gonna have that?
Yeah, he ain't played no game yet. That's what I'm saying. I hope he bounced back for the game. You know what I mean?
Well, it's gonna be tough because the team's gonna, all they gotta do is load up on Henry on defense, and who they got to throw to.
But that motherfucker gonna stop him. But yeah, like you said, who they got to throw to? They got rid of AJ Brown. So
yeah, he went to the Eagles, by the way.
Yeah, he went to the Eagles.
Yeah, well, we loaded it, baby. It's going down.
That was a good one to get AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Somebody tried to cheat me in fantasy. And when I tried to get my doggone Chris Godwin, and it was the man tried to get Chris Godwin, AJ Brown from me for Cordell Patterson. Like, nigga, I don't even get no points on the kick return.
Hey, y'all think the Rams going back?
They could.
I don't see why
they
not.
still loaded. You know what I'm saying? I don't think shit. Did they lose anybody?
They gonna be right there. Shit.
If they can get past us in the NFC Championship game, they'll go back.
Fuck
y'all think the Packers?
Y'all ain't making the playoffs.
Man, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And we gonna win the East.
The Eagles?
Y'all don't think the Packers going? Anybody else except Supreme Raw? Y'all don't think the Packers?
The Super Bowl? No, the Packers is not going to the Super Bowl.
They're going to the playoffs.
Listen, as long as Aaron Rodgers is on the ball, it's always a possibility of the Packers going. You can never count the Packers out.
I'm gonna keep quiet till after the 4th game of the season. Then I'm gonna talk my shit. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Who y'all got winning the game Thursday? Bills or Rams?
Bills.
Rams.
They gonna upset the Rams, the Super Bowl champs?
Rams. I say the Rams gonna take
in LA.
Excuse.
I think it'll be the Bills.
I think the Rams gonna take it. This nigga Zulu Black say, "Who is my team? My team is anybody who playing the Lions that week. That's my team. I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be the Browns. It could be the Browns. It could be the Steelers, Eagles, Cowboys. I don't care.
Your team.
That boy Zulu Black. He's a big Lamar Jackson fan. He done got on your ass before the age about Lamar Jackson.
I know.
Oh yeah.
He always like for whatever reason, and it ain't no shade towards Lamar Jackson. It's just my honest opinion. That's all. But anyway,
some people say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and a lot of people they attack me for it, but the thing is, it's what I see. Because for me, honestly, that's just like even with basketball. I don't really like basketball that much anymore because they sit around and they just be doing this shooting threes or whatever. They don't play the big man. It's just like, what is this? So it's like if I don't see people in certain positions in they're playing their position how I would like them to play, not to say that he's not good, but it's like I don't want to see my quarterback running the ball all the time.
Y'all think Dallas gonna make the playoff?
I think so.
I think they'll make the playoffs.
They're in the weakest division.
Yeah,
they should.
That's why. Yeah, that's the only reason why, because they're in the weakest division.
The Redskins, they really their only true competition.
Pretty much.
I think they're gonna be improved.
Who? The Cowboys?
The
Redskins?
Who they quarterback?
Wentz? I don't think Wentz.
Wentz?
Oh yeah, Wentz. We just said Carson Wentz, y'all.
Yeah. I don't know.
They got a good defense.
Yeah, they got that defense though for sure. You know, so they always got a defense. So, but
what y'all think about the Cardinals?
That was a problem last.
You gotta see what Kyler Murray do, man.
Yeah, I think them niggas might be a fluke, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like they was last year. I think them niggas overrated. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
I don't think they can
I
pull it
was
out.
out the first 6 games because he's been taking dope.
Right.
Uh, I don't know, man. Kyler Murray's a winner, bro. They say he's the best high school player in Texas history.
High school.
The nigga won 4 state championships in a row. And he did good at where'd he go? Oklahoma.
Yep.
He winning in
Yeah.
Arizona.
But that last game was terrible though. Last time we seen him, oh man.
He was hurt though.
Terrible.
He was playing hurt. He played hurt like half of the season. So we'll see.
That's why I said we gotta see what Kyler Murray do when you know what I'm saying, in the clutch when it's time to go.
I like him.
Hopefully he be fully healthy this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they definitely were a problem last season for real.
Yeah.
They started off fast and then kind of tapered down at the end.
Actually, we was the first. I think we was the one that beat that stopped their streak. I think that was us because they was like everybody was getting beat by them. I think we broke their streak. I think it was us.
I don't remember.
Yeah, y'all won't remember that. I'm gonna have to Google it. But I think it was the Packers that broke their streak.
Y'all think Deshaun Watson gonna come back to form?
I don't know. I hope so.
I think so. So.
Man,
I hope he come back play
what
good
did
this
Deshaun
year.
Watson get? He got 11 games suspension.
Yeah, so he gonna play the last
listen,
6.
he's not gonna. Only thing when he come back, it's only gonna be just to knock some dust off. I don't feel like after 11 games that far into the season that he's gonna be able to have an impact on how it's gonna go. He's not gonna be impactful, and you got 11 game suspension, so it'll just be just for a formality at that point for him to be playing. I would have just
if they
recoup some of the money, you get what I'm saying. But other than that, I don't feel like it's gonna impact the team.
If they playoff contention, Brissett, what's his name? Jacoby Brissett. Yeah.
If he can keep them in like close
playoff contention,
they could be
They got a squad.
They do got a
squad. They could be 5-6, 6-5 going into. Then he come back, shit. They'll be in playoff contention.
But then think about how it is. Like you've been playing this most of the season with this QB. Then all of a sudden y'all gotta find y'all rhythm and groove with this one here. I don't feel that it is gonna be. I don't think it will necessarily hurt the team because Deshaun Watson himself is adaptable or whatever. And I think that but I don't know how it'll with the players, how they will actually adjust to it. I just don't think that he'll have much of an impact.
They know Brissett a bum. They're gonna be like, "Come on, get this."
But he's a good game manager. He don't make a lot of mistakes. He kind of remind me of Leftwich.
A bum. They know Deshaun Watson is a pro. He's a professional. He's a
Baker Mayfield is a bum. Brissett is a nice backup who can get you a win.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
He's been around for a minute.
Yeah. He came from the Colts, right?
Hey, that nigga better than Jared
He
Goff.
wasn't starting there.
He would.
He wasn't starting there. He was on the bench at the Colts behind Carson Wentz.
You got to worry about who that nigga is over there that the Rams sent over there.
You got Jared Goff. He been to a Super Bowl before. All you got to do is get back to form.
You talking about Jared Goff?
He was a Super Bowl with the Rams.
He over where?
In Detroit.
In Detroit.
Looking good too.
I like when Goff win.
I don't have nothing to say to after the fourth game.
What happened to Gurley? Ty Gurley. I like when. What happened to Ty Gurley?
He out the league.
They got a story out about him about what happened, man. So I don't know, man. I think the nigga was blackballed.
It's so strange because then he get like the highest contract or something at one point. He had got paid a lot of money or something. He was.
I don't know what happened to Ty, man. Same thing with Daniel Bryant, man. I think they got hated on.
He went to Atlanta and then disappeared, didn't he? Ain't that where he went?
I don't know, but it just seemed like because Gurley was just. I love Gurley, and it just all of a sudden it's like, what happened to Gurley? Where'd he go? That's
crazy.
strange.
Yeah.
That's real strange. Somebody tell us what happened in the comments to Girly.
They said he got
Oh,
hurt.
he
Todd
got
Gurley
hurt.
got hurt.
Todd Gurley got hurt.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but just to change gears for a minute, and bring it back to hip hop a little bit. Another hip hop related sport that's real closely related. Well, it seems like at least since the '90s is boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
A lot of hip hop stars. They show up at the boxing events. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Then you got the infamous Tupac, Suge Knight, Death Row situation, and Mike Tyson,
Mm-hmm.
and all that shit, and Floyd. You know what I'm saying? So boxing is definitely another sport that's intertwined with hip hop heavily.
You see, my boy Earl Spence, he fuck with Yellow Bees and them heavy.
Mm-hmm. Then you see they always bringing out the rapper. You know what I'm saying? When they come out, they're always coming out to somebody hot. You know what I mean?
Didn't Mike Tyson start that? Coming out to Public Enemy?
That's a good question.
Y'all want to know something that I had heard?
I mean, it was happening before rap, but I think they might have started with the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I remember James Brown coming out with somebody.
Yeah, that do sound familiar.
Y'all know something that I had heard or whatever that through the grapevine is that y'all remember when Earl Spence had that car wreck?
Yeah.
And he had that bad crash.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that he was being shot at on the expressway. Because he got links to with Yellow Beezy and everything like that.
I heard that too.
I heard that he actually was getting shot at, and that's how he ended up crashing out.
Yeah. Hey, you never know, but that's how you go. That's it. But there you go. Even that story is hip hop related, hip hop and sports related. You know what I'm saying? So, and then everybody got close ties. Then you got the promoters. You got Jay Prince. Who you know what I'm saying was a promoter for a while. And, shit like that. So that's they real heavily related. So, what y'all think about Spence and Bud? Who gonna win?
I hope it happens.
It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna go with Spence.
I'm going with Spence too, but I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be no knockout. I think they're gonna go 12. It's gonna be
toss up.
It's gonna be.
I think Earl Spence gonna knock that nigga through the ropes. Yeah, and Bud can fight, but I think that Earl just a different type nigga, man. So I'm gonna go with Earl.
He's a boxer though. He's a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. He ain't gonna. I don't think he's gonna take too many chances against Bud.
Ain't no nigga from Omaha beat no nigga from Texas.
Man, that tripped me out. I'm like, man, listen.
Hey, so
when that man was playing that, them people from Nebraska, they was all turned up or whatever the case. I'm like, what's going on? These folks really turning up. I ain't never knew nobody from Omaha, from Nebraska. Period.
I did.
Fight. But
Omaha, I go down.
I used to drive weed up there.
All the way. I'm sure that's where they probably got all kinds of stuff ducked off in them fields.
Dumb in the motherfucker.
That was it.
The Uhuru Academy said, I think hip hop affected the NBA more than any other sport.
Well,
so which sport y'all think has been affected most by hip hop?
That's a good point. Probably so, because when you think about the dress, just think about even the dress code thing, how they had to change up the dress code because they ain't like how niggas was dressing like rappers and shit. So they made them start
with the cornrows,
right? With the cornrows and all that shit. So
they did that because of AI. That was some whole ass shit.
Yeah, I think I would most definitely say, I say basketball because one, NFL players they're not visible like that. So they don't get to, you don't actually even get to see like their style or anything like that for real because they're not, so I would say basketball as well.
Yeah, and then you got
go and the rappers made wearing sports apparel cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did. Cool.
Yeah. Remember the NWA with the Raiders hats? King hats, the Star jackets in the videos. LL first rapper with the Jordans in the video.
Yeah. And then too, the athletes had they impacted hip hop and the way hip hop dress as well, like with their shoes and all of that too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And you had the Grand Hills, the Patrick Ewing.
Man, the Grand Hills were fire.
You know what I mean? It's still to this day, you know, niggas
the pennies, the Dion's, berries.
Remember the rappers brought back the throwbacks? Remember everybody had a Mitchell in this?
Yeah. Y'all know something I used to love wearing is like Tar Heel, like the Tar Heel jersey or whatever, but I never seen a Tar Heel game in my life. But I used to wear Charlotte Hornets and I used to wear Tar Heel, and I was like,
that baby blue. That's that baby blue, man. That baby blue.
I like that. That's crazy. I like the North Carolina jerseys too, though.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've never watched
football jerseys and they basketball jerseys too, even though they football team was garbage.
Y'all remember when FUBU came out with the platinum FUBU jerseys?
I ain't like
or whatever. We used to steal them out the mall. But they
never really liked them jerseys.
You didn't like
them?
I did.
I ain't fucking with the motherfuckers.
The Dr. Supreme football jerseys.
Yeah, that was a down south thing.
Yeah. Hey, but then you got like people like LeBron too who got these management companies, you know, they manage their athletes too. I mean, not LeBron, but Jay-Z. Yeah, Jay-Z, you know, with the Rock Nation, and then you had Master P. I know he was doing it for a minute, you know what I'm saying, had different rappers and shit. I mean, NBA players and NFL players on they.
Yeah, so, he had Ricky Williams. He signed him to one of the worst contracts. They said he signed Ricky Williams to one of the worst rookie contracts ever in history.
That's crazy.
It was all incentive based.
Yeah, so it's definitely intertwined, man.
They had that nigga Ricky Williams on the cover of Sports Illustrated in the wet dress.
Man, so you feel like that, man.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Stupid.
Yes, indeed. But anyway, guys, let me pull up this hip hop trivia question again so people could try to answer it because I don't even see any responses. But the hip hop trivia question is, who is the only athlete with a platinum album? Again, who is the only athlete with a platinum album? Please try to answer that. And of course, every week we incorporate a post from the school. This week's school post was, it's lengthy. It says, so I listened to the Pig Meat song, and man, that is not rap. At least not as we know it today. Rap was created in New York along with all other forms of hip hop. This is just typical Southern hatred for New York and the reluctance to give credit where credit is due. If Pig Meat created rap, then why didn't the South and West start rapping until after the era of Run DMC, Whodini, Fat Boys, Kurtis Blow, etc.? Cap like a MF. So
I would like to answer that if y'all don't know.
Go ahead.
First of all, it's a whole bunch of lies in there. New York did not create all the elements in hip hop. That's just not true at all. Breakdancing we got footage of niggas spinning and doing windmills and breakdancing from Nigeria from the 1950s. So that is not no goddamn New York creation. Niggas been spray paint buildings and writing on buildings forever. There's not no New York creation. DJing, scratching, and cutting, probably New York. Probably got to get it to him. I can't go no further.
They say that's from the Caribbean.
Scratching and cutting or DJing? Or just a DJ? Now, the rap shit,
scratching and cutting is like it's not you don't have to scratch and cut to DJ though.
Until somebody from New York showed me somebody from New York rapping, meaning rhyming words over percussion and instrumental prior to Pig Meat Martin. What's his name? Pig Meat
Markham. Pig Meat Markham.
Pig Meat Markham. And, hey, you got to give it to him. That's definitely rapping. What he doing? He sounds just like Kurtis Blow now. But this is from the 1960s.
I just think it just took a bunch of elements of all kinds of different music and then it fused into hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like
hip hop was created in New York by different elements that was created somewhere else. That's what that is.
And they were all
they was just brought together. Yeah.
And we give them credit for being smart enough to bring it together. Also, about this point about, well, why you don't hear nobody else? Well, we do hear somebody else prior to Kurtis Blow.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? New York was just the first to commercialize rapping. So when it's commercialized, you're gonna hear it everywhere. But niggas been rapping before it was commercialized.
Like you say, motherfuckers always say James Brown and shit like that. But when you go back and listen to the Pig Meat Markham song, it's clear, like you said, it's clear the nigga rapping.
And Blowfly.
Ain't no way.
Blowfly.
Dolomite, you know what I'm saying? All them type of motherfuckers.
But were they over percussion though, Ron? Just Pig Meat, not Blowfly and Dolomite. They wasn't rhyming over percussion, was it?
Right. They was just kind of like spitting, like talk,
you
know what I'm saying?
But it's so and then the word rapping, from my understanding, one of the students in the hip hop group said the word rapping come from West Coast.
I don't know about that.
That's what he said.
Okay, so I don't know about that.
I forgot he named a group. I forgot the name of the group, man. But if you're in the comments, man, put that group up.
But that's crazy though, because there's been a lot of discussion about everybody who had a hand in hip hop lately. They got the Latino.
New York people can't even get it together. Now they're saying it started. The Brooklyn people say it started with them.
They got the Latinos saying that
the Italians.
The Italians. They got everybody saying they was
everybody trying to come to take a claim on it.
They want us in the South to go with what they saying, but we don't even know what the fuck y'all saying. Y'all, which one is it, man? Who did it?
Right.
The Caribbean, the Latins, the what? The Italians,
the Africans. Shit.
The Africans, man. New York just in shambles in hip hop right now. I'm sorry.
Hey, New York and Texas.
We coming out of that, man. That was last week. Wait, a long time ago, brother. We good, man.
Nah, I don't know about
that was last week. No, I don't know about that last week. Shit, it's a trending topic, my friend.
That shit not trending no more.
It is still happening, and it actually was a black eye in the game because more information has come out. All the full video came out that's showing that Zero indeed was jumped. But the thing is, I don't think it was ever a thing circulating where people were saying that he wasn't jumped. I don't think that they're trying to prove whether he was jumped or not.
No, they just trying to use that to try to get fuck over Trey because he
clarification. Trey never said we didn't jump him. He said it was 7 people that jumped him, and he didn't get stole off on him. The video doesn't show him getting stole off on him, and it don't have no motherfucking 7 people on it.
Hey, and this one thing too, and somebody else said that. Somebody said motherfucking Zero was drunk than a motherfucker, and that's what it looked like to me when he got up. I mean, I can understand a nigga getting knocked out being woozy, but the nigga, you know what I'm saying? I can see how the nigga just looked at drunk, but somebody was saying the nigga was drunk before that, you know what I'm saying? Even before the little incident, you know what I'm saying? So that might have played a little part in it too.
I mean,
something he don't want to say.
I don't know what transpired between them, you know what I'm saying, that night and per se. You ain't got to jump a nigga. If you want to beat a nigga ass, you can give him their fade. But shit, that nigga might have did some foul shit that deserved for him to get jumped. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he did, you know what I'm saying? But that nigga went to the news, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was ill to me, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, you supposed to represent this one deep gangster, you know what I'm saying? Gangsters keep shit in the street, you know what I'm saying? Not go to the police or to the news.
Yeah, and there were so many people try to make a point where it's like nobody got locked up or anything like that. And I don't know what happens when people are presented with certain information and based on their emotions, they cannot process what it is that said. Because the only thing is, if somebody is considered themselves a street cat, this man is part of a gang and everything, right? You consider yourself to be a street cat. I've never seen a street cat go to the news. It's not to justify what Trey and them did. It's
right
after what they did. And it's not saying he need to crash out or he need to come back slinging guns or anything like that. It's just the fact of you're speaking on it in the media and where they do that at. They just don't sit right with me.
Shit, obviously in Houston, Texas.
They done came down. You know, he went down. They had that man balled up. So I had seen a picture. They had that man balled up like them tornado drills that you do in school.
Yeah, talking about where's Zero?
Where's Zero? Like where's Waldo shit?
Yeah.
And you know what tripped me out about last week's show? we all said we love zero, right? We all said except for Brother True. He said he just didn't listen to him a lot.
Right.
But both we said, hey man, we fuck with Zero tough. We love his music, but somehow we hating on Zero and we against the nigga.
Right.
Now it's a trending topic, and we talking about the shit that transpired and how weird it was for that nigga to go on Fox News, investigative reports, and name the assailant in the goddamn shit, man. And that's just for legal purposes. Like, I don't know, man. I guess I don't know. I don't know what the rules is no more. So I'm out the game, man. I don't know what the rules is anymore. I can't play in the game that I don't know the rules too.
Yeah, it just didn't look right from that aspect, and people had a whole lot to say, which that's fine, because that's what see, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you what's interesting about people, right? People could watch what you say and they could have an opinion on what you say, but they'll get mad at you for having an opinion on something that you seen. If you saw you watching us and got an opinion, I watched that and had an opinion. You get what I'm saying? Can't get mad at my opinion or anyone else's opinion on something that they see. I can't get mad at people for watching us and looking at us and they like, oh, okay, this, that, and the third. That is your opinion. You have a right to your opinion. You might be wrong, but you have a right to that opinion.
I've always said, man, people are walking contradictions. It depends on who's favorable in your eye on whether you're going to enforce certain rules to shit. Mm-hmm. They said Tupac went on TV and said Biggie and Puffy set me up, right? Mm-hmm. I think that nigga above reproach, so I don't mind him doing it. It's not weird, but it's Pac with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm contradicting myself when it comes to Pac and Zero. Pac did the same shit, so I get Pac a pass.
Let me ask you this though, Supreme. Did Pac ever subscribe to a street life though?
Yeah, he said it was thug. Straight up thug life.
But thug wasn't. That was an acronym, wasn't it?
Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, okay, you got me then. Yeah. So, you know what? I didn't know that information prior to. So I just want to make sure if Pac went on the news and he talked to anybody about who did it, then he snitched too. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't say that Biggie and
say that, but if he did,
he didn't say that. What did he say, Brother True?
No, I'm saying Pac ain't say Biggie and Puff shot him though. Like he said that basically he was saying like y'all niggas is supposed to be the king of New York and you supposed to be my man's. How you don't you know what I'm saying, help me, you know what I'm saying, give me the names of who posed the what's the name. I don't agree with him going on the media.
So he didn't tell on somebody, he just was like calling them out on not giving him the information.
Basically. Yeah.
Is that fact?
That's not snitching. But that's he won't
say. He didn't say them niggas. He might have said, but he knew who shot him. He already knew who it was, and he knew that them niggas basically like because they from the same city. They was from Brooklyn and shit. They knew he
it's
knew
too far away. It's too far.
Well, I feel like also saying that you know who knew. That could be a little bit more too much information as well, because now you're implicating them. You know, because you're making them an accessory.
He had to say it was Biggie. Well, no, he didn't say it was him. He just always said that he knew. Okay. All right, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens with the Zero situation, man.
Man, checks it straight, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
So the Uhuru Academy said y'all should pull up some of the best comments from the other night and tell who said it to kiss y'all. Listen, no, the thing is with the commentary or whatever, we know what we got ourselves into, and that comes with the territory. And ain't none of us getting balled up and put in a fetal position or anything like that.
Hey,
you know how to roll with the punches. We don't let the punches roll us up. You get what I'm saying?
But people don't know, and what get overshadowed is more motherfuckers liked it than they didn't. You know what I'm saying? We have more motherfuckers liking our shit than the motherfucking comments that was talking shit. So
and the people that liked it ain't the ones talking.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The people that didn't like it, man, and the Zero stands and cult members, they didn't like it. They wouldn't even And shout out to my nigga Josh Prince, man. He was an excellent guest who gave us excellent information.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy.
For sure.
Yeah. The only thing that I found that was hilarious in that comment section, it was just the fact that, you know, these guys, they out fighting in the middle of the street and everybody has access to this information. Everybody could see the video, but they were saying a woman shouldn't speak on it. So I'm supposed to be blind to a viral video. Don't give it. I can't have an opinion. It's not like I'm sitting around a round table on some Camelot shit, and I'm sitting up here having a conversation and telling these guys how to move or whatever. That's when you in man's business. When I'm telling you how to move, how to maneuver through a circumstance or whatever the case may be. Giving commentary on something that you have seen is not being in a man's business. Them folks don't know me. I ain't gonna do nothing I told them to do. You get what I'm saying? I'm not giving them a plan to execute. But people like, oh, you're a woman. You can't speak on this. You can't speak on that. It's in my face. Yes, I can.
According to somebody, the Hoopers gonna beat my ass when they see me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Hoopers. I'll piss the Hoopers off. Niggas put it on Hoover Crip and everything.
Yes, indeed. But it was good. It was good. It was really
They was typing it, huh?
Some of that stuff was outlandish, and some of the stuff, even though I disagree, I understood that because it's so many different ways to look at it. And when I thought about the occurrence, it's like this: you're gonna look at it based on what you know, just based on your perspective. So you're gonna have some people, like it was one guy that came on there. He was a doctor, and he was like, "I'm a doctor, but for me, I felt like Zero snitched." And he's like, I definitely ain't in part of no street life or whatever the case may be. But there may be a certain environment that he came up in where he know that, okay, these are certain codes in his area. So to him, it looks like snitching. To somebody else might say, hey, the video is already out there. So why I can't speak on it? The video is out there. So how is it snitching? I'm speaking on the video that's out there. Where else somebody like me is going to say, it doesn't matter. The confirmation itself is snitching. You get what I'm saying? So it just depends on people.
I thought gang members fight and get jumped all the time. From Bloods and Crips fight and get jumped all the time. Zero is a self-proclaimed Crip. Why is he any different? Mm-hmm. And then they was like, well, they cousins. Cousins fight all the motherfucking time.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
I think your first fights be with
that make it even worse. The fuck.
You
gonna tell them you gonna go to the news on your cousin?
If your cousin feel like you need your ass beat, then you must did some whole ass shit.
Beat in public. Get your ass beat in public too. You can beat your ass in public, nigga.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I hope they just at this point just let it go. I don't think they're gonna do no music. I would like for them to, but
Zico's definitely gonna capitalize off this shit.
Yeah, he's about to sing his
he got the public opinion in his favor, so he should win.
He do.
And hopefully Trey doesn't catch any slack with his community work. I hope people still support him when he's the one who's actually helping
the community,
giving direct help to the community.
Right.
Yeah.
Years too. Forever.
And then I'm gonna tell you what's so messed up about people where they was like, oh, Zero did a chess move by going to the news because they put a stain on Trey's name as far as him being a humanitarian. That is weird for somebody to act like that's a good thing, because guess what? If the stain get on Trey's name and then it's certain venues or whatever that they don't want to deal with him in order for him to organize things to help his community or whatever, it's not hurting Trey. Trey is giving back. So Trey don't need nothing from nobody. He's the one actually helping the people. So you want this man to his image to be tarnished in a way to where different organizations and things don't want to work with him, and now he cannot be a resource to his people. That makes absolutely no sense. So they let you know people ain't thinking logically about the situation. Everybody be talking about it's checkers and not chess, and don't even know how to play chess in real life.
Don't even know how to play checkers.
Yeah. And don't know how to play checkers. I don't know too many people that know how to play chess. I damn sure don't. But everybody is checkers, not chess, and couldn't even name the pieces on the board.
It's neither one. It's a street game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He plans. I don't know no more. I admit I don't know the rules to the streets.
Yeah.
That is good.
Too far removed.
Yeah, for sure. It's up. Yeah.
But anyway, y'all, if y'all out there watching and you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, if you're liking this video, hit the like button and go back and watch some of our future content as well, because we are every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if it's something that's hot, we need to jump on real quick, we definitely would do an impromptu show. So just to make sure that you don't miss anything, make sure when you hit the subscription button that you hit the notification bell as well. So we got to go ahead and answer this hip hop trivia question. So the hip hop trivia question is, who is the only athlete with a platinum album? Again, who is the only athlete with a platinum album? Who knows the answer?
Should be pretty easy. I think somebody was answering in the comments.
Yeah, they answered in the
I
comments.
seen two people say Shaq.
Yeah, it's Shaq.
He says, yeah.
He actually has a platinum album
His
or a
first
platinum
album.
song.
Platinum album. He got a platinum album, and he got I think a couple platinum singles too. Because he had that
I
song with
can't
Biggie.
even think of a Shaq song off the top of my head.
That song with Biggie.
You can't stop the rain.
Yeah, you can't stop the rain.
You can't stop the rain.
Good shout out to James Hatcher, man. He answered the goddamn question. God damn, he gonna.
I answered it.
James Hatcher, man, my boy, man.
Hey, he said the Bears had a gold album with the Super Bowl Shuffle.
Who said that?
James Hatcher.
We gonna reject his sports information. We're not gonna go there.
This nigga say a gold album with the Super Bowl Shuffle.
And he was jamming. What's that nigga name, McMahon?
Look, James Hatcher, you know he can't read the room, because he's like, I'm gonna answer this for the third time. We gonna ask it throughout the show and give people the opportunity to answer. Once we see you gave the answer, that don't mean we're gonna stop asking the question and be like, hey, somebody got it.
For sure. Shout out James Hatcher though.
Anyway,
you finna get your ass beating fantasy, boy.
oh yeah, especially
It's going down this week.
Yes,
you know, reigning champ. I ain't gonna say much. You feel me? I'll see y'all.
You notice I ain't talk shit to you. I'm gonna respect the champ. The rest of y'all garbage.
Y'all need to respect me, because I'm always the one to beat every year.
Trash.
I be having a streak every year.
How are you the one to beat and you not the champion?
That's so funny. Oh, you're hilarious. Oh my God.
She one of them overrated teams that people think they gonna win but never do shit.
I have a streak every year.
They look good on paper but fail to make the playoffs.
I'm like the Cowboys.
Pretty much.
I look real good on paper. I got the personnel, but I just can't.
Easy like the Lions and Mental Son like the goddamn Giants. All trash.
Yeah, he be messing me up, and I just went on ahead and got him again, because he like how you had to get Pollard. I'm like, he out there.
And Suave Star Child, that nigga is the worst of all time.
Man, draft 4 quarterbacks last season. Like what type?
And then this year he don't draft 4 quarterbacks when he should have drafted 4 quarterbacks.
I only did 3 in one and then 2 in the other one, because I needed I need to load up with running backs and wide receivers because they get hurt too much.
Shout out to Champ Fuse, you trash too. and Solomon Monet. Oh man, that nigga got about 8 players from the Saints on his team.
And then if you get players like that, that's crazy, because you get them all on the same team, or you get one that's like wide out 1 or wide out 2, and you get them from the same team. You playing yourself, because they're not gonna target all of them like that.
And then when the buy happens, you ain't gonna have nobody to start.
Nobody. He's gonna be trying to trade and cheat.
That man just needs to stick to cutting her, man. Shout out to MVP Barbershop, man. I'm recording.
Yeah. That man had did me so wrong when I on that trade. I ain't know how to trade for real. And when he tried to give me that Cordell Patterson for my Chris Godwin, and
shout out to the commissioner, Mental Son.
Trade.
Boy, you slick as hell.
Terrible commissioner.
Oh my God, worst fantasy commissioner of all time.
Slick stuff.
Yeah.
What league don't tell the players the rules?
And we get up there and we don't know we gotta messed up my whole roster. You hear me? Because now I gotta go draft different. I draft a certain way. Now I gotta
Miraculous.
change it
And
up.
then this nigga get the first pick. Man, come on, man. I ain't no conspiracy theories, but god damn.
Yeah. It's giving red flags. It's giving.
I'm definitely where there's smoke, there's
fire.
Man about the show, man. He's still
coming in last place. He's still coming in last place. Guaranteed.
Definitely. It's talking between you and him for last second.
He do all that. Sure. Okay, he said, tell him who saved you, the agent. Yeah, you supposed to save me when you see that man had did me like that. I ain't know you could trade two people at one time.
He saved you?
Yeah, he vetoed the
see, man, if you criticize, you gotta give him credit too.
I did.
Okay.
I gave him his credit, you know what I'm saying? But he's slicker than a can of oil.
Oh yeah, definitely. You gotta watch that nigga.
So it's going down this week though. NFL kickoff. It's going down. So stay tuned in next week. We'll have a good show next week for y'all too. So
yes, indeed. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. We're about to tune out. Y'all have a good one.
See us at the top, suckers.
Yes, indeed.
The Hip Hop School, Past and Present Podcast.